What's up, everyone?
Hey!
Sorry, I'm actually just texting right now.
Today we are here to review the new Twisted Metal game. I'm not gonna lie, I knew this game was gonna be good, but then there was also some parts of me, I mean no disrespect, there were some parts of me saying, you know, there might be some game that's gonna come out and just totally crush this game into the ground, but after what I've seen in it, I really don't think any other game can compare to this. It's just too damn good.
I mean, I do actually agree. It's definitely a throwback to when me and Tim were kids and we were growing up, and we always used to come home from school, and that was like one of the first things we played. We used to play like Twisted Metal like 3, 4, and stuff like that. That was like our games. Even though you have to admit, I'm looking back on the past with like the older Twisted Metal games, like 4 and 3. Everyone didn't like them. It's because I have to agree it wasn't a part of David Jaffe's creation.
Now, as bad as it was that we did like Twisted Metal 4, almost all the characters in there I really didn't like too much, except for just one, and that was Mr. Zombie, who was a take on Rob Zombie, which I thought was kind of cool looking back on it now.
We're going to start talking about Rob Zombie again?
No.
Jesus Christ, everyone. Rob Zombie. Which reminds me, he still hasn't given me my money back. I'm just telling you all that. With interest, he hasn't given me my money back. Yeah, I want my $15 back, Rob. Just saying. Anyways, but, like, there's so many different aspects of the game that should have been going down throughout the whole thing. Like, I especially really like how they kind of put the elements of, like, Twisted Metal Black into the new Twisted Metal game. It's just, it's very demonic. Sweet Tooth is demonic as a motherfucker. And so is Dollface.
She's maniacal.
I never expected Dollface to be like that. Because when you think about Dollface, it's like, oh, she's harmless. She wouldn't do anything to hurt you. But guess what?
She's crazy!
She a crazy bitch.
And for the first time, Mr. Grimm is actually that guy that's like, you know, I fucked up. I'm an asshole, man. I gotta go back and fix things.
His name is Daniel Grimm.
And he's an asshole. We're not gonna give away a lot of spoilers here, but
we're not gonna give away a lot of the details. All I have to say is, like, play the game. What I really like about the new game is they have something called Battle Race now. There's a lot of new competitions within the Twisted. It's not just like you're killing cars every single level. They kind of did something different. In Battle Race, you drive through a course and you have to hit certain checkpoints, which by far to me and my brother, it is a pain in the ass.
Hell yeah.
And like, if you get to the end of the race, and if you find the last checkpoint, and if you get into the checkpoint, everyone in every car has bombs, and, like, they detonate once you hit that checkpoint if you win. So, everyone else dies but you.
One thing I really think
unless you already killed a motherfucker, then, you know, you're alright.
One thing I found really interesting in this game was how, you know, every vehicle you selected had a certain character. Now, I actually personally feel that sometimes the characters make the vehicle.
I have to go to work tonight.
Yeah. But as interesting as it is, I think it is kind of a little bit more useful than it was before. Useful to have, you know, just select a vehicle and then select a driver for that vehicle. So, like, you know, you could drive the ice cream truck and Mr. Grimm could be driving it, or Dollface could be driving Mr. Grimm's motorcycle. And it's kind of cool. A lot more useful, but
very, very badass. Let's put it that way.
But there's only a selection of 4 characters.
Sam B got that thing that go bump in the night.
Preacher.
Voodoo, you voodoo, bitch.
Preacher, Dollface, Mr. Grimm, and...
I got a zombie on me! You can't harm me! Hoodoo you voodoo, bitch.
Why are we talking about Dead Island when we're talking
I don't
about...
know. It just popped in my head. And just I'm a random person. I'm sorry.
That is a good song, though. I'm not going to lie.
Sweet Tooth will kill you, by the way. He's not afraid to murder your ass. If you guys don't know who Sweet Tooth is, to be the case, he's this motherfucker on the front. He's the clown guy with the flaming hair. He will kill you. He's a very demonic person. And another thing I actually kind of really didn't like about this game, it wasn't that much of a big deal. It was when they changed Sweet Tooth's name to Marcus Kane instead of Needles Kane.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand why David Jaffe didn't just keep his name that way. I guess it was a part of the reboot of the whole system. It's because this guy over here says that this game is actually a reboot of the whole entire series.
That's what...
Just like Rob Zombie's remake.
Do we have to do this
Let's
again?
just hope the second one doesn't suck.
He's not going to shut up about this.
I can't shut up about it. Everyone, you all know who you are. You all know who you are that always questioned me about that last video. You know who you are. 4Nips. MySpace.com/sexy Lexi.
Okay. Well, damn. Oh yeah, this is one thing I also wanted to point out. I pointed this out in one of my previous video game reviews when I was reviewing Alice Madness Returns. Some people are saying that Twisted Metal is going to get a port to the Xbox 360. Now, this is where I'm going to say.
We've been arguing about this now for about the past couple days.
Twisted Metal is property of Sony Computer Entertainment America. There is no way that game would possibly get a port to the Xbox 360. Me personally, I feel that the day Twisted Metal gets ported to the Xbox 360 is the day Gears of War gets ported to the PlayStation 3.
Why Gears of War, though? Why do you have to point out Gears of War?
I'm sorry.
Why couldn't you say something like Halo? You know
Halo
what I mean?
was once on the PC. Gears of War is all on Xbox. And kind of in a way, I do believe Gears of War is going to be
Then again, you got to
big
realize that
Xbox thing.
a lot of Xbox games are on the PC too. So
And a lot of PlayStation games ended up on the Xbox. Crash Bandicoot and Spyro.
and then a lot of
not gonna argue.
cool Xbox games got ported to the PlayStation. Oh, sorry, my bad, guys. I was burping. A lot of cool Xbox games got ported to the PlayStation, like Assassin's Creed. No offense, I don't like Assassin's Creed. I like the first one, I just don't like the second one. Kind of like Halloween 2. But anyways, yeah, just like Assassin's Creed and Lost Planet. If anyone's ever played Lost Planet, then yeah. But I don't know. I thought Twisted Metal would never be ported to the Xbox. I just can't see it. It'll be the day that hell will freeze over, I think.
Yeah.
And then, it's not going to happen, Xbox fans. Even though I am an Xbox fan myself, I'm not going to lie.
PS3 is no longer $500, it's $200. You're going in saving $300.
Just fucking do it!
I've even noticed this. There are some Xbox fans that are going to go buy a PS3 just for Twisted Metal. It makes sense. Mm-hmm. We got an Xbox 360 because of Halo 3 mainly.
But there is a lot of people I know that kind of don't like Twisted Metal. So it's kind of that game where it's like not a lot of people like it, but when the people do like it, it's for sure everyone. I mean, I was just texting my friend Missy today, and like I was playing the game, and like I was texting her. I'm like, "Oh, I'm playing Twisted Metal," and she was like, "You like that game too?" Like, it almost freaked me out. I was like, "Really? Somebody else besides me, Tim, and Joey know what Twisted Metal is?" Fucking right. Just saying, It's a badass game. It's not the game where it's like, you know, it's not like Call of Duty, and it's not like all those other shooter games out there, and it's not for anyone that likes shooter games. But if you do like shooter games, and you like car combat, and you like a lot of fantasy stuff like my brother here, you're gonna love Twisted Metal, just because Twisted Metal is badass.
One up to this. Every game out there now is only 1 or 2 player split screen. This goes back to 1 to 4.
That's what I also loved about it so much. It's that it wasn't just an online multiplayer game, just like every other fucking game out there. It actually took you all back to the 2 to 4 players. It's incredible that someone out there actually knows how you feel.
Yes.
On the inside.
When you don't have online.
Unlike Rob Zombie, where he just doesn't give you your money back.
Shut up! Okay, we're going to try not to laugh about that. But
you will, because it's funny, and I enjoy it. I know you enjoy it, but Rob Zombie does enjoy it because he steals my money after that fucking crappy movie. Oh, by the way, I'm just letting everybody know, I did sell that movie. $15 at Cash and Cultures. Go ahead.
Well, we don't have online, but I will say this. That new nuke mode thing, I have seen reviews for it, and it does look kind of awesome. My one friend does have this game, and he has online, and I told him we were going to start a team up. But the problem is, and I don't mean to point anybody out or single anybody out, online is rough, and also at the same time, everybody on there is a douchebag. I'm talking big time. Like, for example, I'm pretty sure you're...
Douchebag. Anybody knows that online, especially on the Xbox, there's these stupid little British kids on there going like, "Ooh, you're American and I hate you. You're lazy fat, you'll probably win." And then they purposely let you win just to be a dick.
And then, you know, there's people that'll probably say, you can't use the Sweet Tooth ice cream truck because that's cheating because you can turn into a transformer and fly.
It's a noob vehicle.
Yeah.
Noobs.
Probably.
I'm a Jew.
I bet any money the Juggernaut's even a noob vehicle.
Oh, guarantee that's probably a noob vehiol because it's easy and it's awesome.
Well, it's very slow and hard to turn.
You may notice a slight change. Boom! Up in the fucking air.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all we have to say about the game.
Yep, go buy it.
We fucking recommend it big time.
Go buy it.
If you have a PS3, that is. But if you don't, hey,
Xbox fans, looks like you're screwed out of this one. Hey. Go fuck yourself.
PS3's $200, guys. You're going in saving $300.
Later.